Okay, then. So this is the one is on the sketch. So this is the one that has um the other software. So this is one that says export only with the USB drive. I tried connecting to it online on this slicer. It wouldn't allow me to do that. I try inputting the IP address, which it does, and then it says add a printer. For some reason, this printer would not actually connect. The only thing that does connect it was the MakerBot Mini and the MakerBot. There was two of them. Yeah, MakerBot, Replicator Mini Plus, and then the Replicator Plus itself. These two did connected. Guess I'm gonna try this next time, hopefully. But the only thing that didn't connect was the sketch, and that's the reason why. I tried connecting with the IP address and then add a printer itself. It wouldn't allow me to do that. I'm not sure what's going on with that. You guys need to check that out to see why it's not letting me do that to actually connect the printer from here to the other side. So now, this one, I do like this right here, this software. So this slicer is supposed to run itself. For example, this right here is the iCloud. This is the iCloud that's being testing right now. I like it. I just hate it. I That's the reason why I don't. Because look at this. Look at this. These ones are the tool path. I really hate that because I thought I can actually rearrange this guy, actually move this guy inside, so I can have this one print in a closer environment. Instead, it gives me this ridiculous detection of the interference. Why does it have an interference detection? Because the nozzle, it doesn't actually touches these guys right here. That's the I don't understand that. So I have to like move it out here where you just waste a lot of the room and space because I can actually just bring this guy in here and now I can add another third one on there because that way it'll be easier for me to actually print more items with it. So it'll become like this right here. Add more. Let's see here. Bring it down. So I can add two more on top so I can 3D print three more. I have another printer that's an off-brand MakerBot. It print three of them, and it did very well. I don't get why this has to be like this because of this ridiculous interference detection. Unless there's a one in there on the settings that I can actually remove it without no issues. I'll probably have to go mess around with it. Maybe it does have that. I have to look into that to see what's going on. Now, once I do print preview of this guy, and then also too as well, I'm gonna remove this guy, the RAF. I don't need a RAF. I just need the view of it. So I'm gonna print preview. I really love this one. This is where the tool path actually creates itself. So I'm gonna bring this guy down. And this is the reason why I like this one, because this one should follow its own path onto the green area. And that will just follow the exterior. That's it. And once I go to the layer 2, then it begins to fill in the inside of there. This one, however, does not do what it's supposed to do. This one, it doesn't do this one. It doesn't. It just did layer 1. It just did these zigzags. That's it. There's no exterior lines, nothing else. It kept doing the exterior or doing the interior first instead of the exterior. I don't understand that, why it wouldn't do that. Maybe I had to like figure out the settings on this guy. Maybe it wasn't reversed. Maybe I had to look into that one to see what's going on with it. But also with the nozzle height, it's supposed to print the height itself. But for some reason, I'm having complaints saying that the printer is not actually, or the nozzle or the filament is not sticking onto the bed. Right now, I have those two on the print bed, which is the masking tape and the glue stick. Hopefully that does very well. And also I had to readjust the Z height so that way it'll print itself on there. So I'm not sure what's going on with this right now. Oh, excuse me. It's just this thing is like really ridiculous. Because look at it, you can't do another model on this guy right here. Because I have to like break this guy outward. Maybe it's good for one model, yes, but if I want to do like a array of items on here, it wouldn't allow me to do that. Maybe I have to look into the settings. Maybe I have to maybe I have to adjust it to figure out and fix a few issues here and there. But I do not like it because I don't want to do this right here, including the RAF itself. If I include the RAF print preview, this is what's going to give me, and it looks like a nightmare. we'll have to wait for it first to load up. 50 seconds. But yes, it's just like a nightmare. I don't like. And also too as well, it would not allow me to add in a brim. Even though it says brim outside of 5, but I try and look for add-in brim. So see, this is the reason why. This one really attach each other. I don't want to waste a whole material. I just want to have an individual rack. That's it. So that's the reason why. And on top of this one right here, it doesn't include a brim. And I don't understand that one. Get that. Because I don't know. I have to look into that one to see what's going on with it. It does say brim, but it wouldn't actually give me the exact material, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. Maybe I have to go back to the settings, see what's going on with it. But again, I tried fixing it yesterday. It was very, very frustrating right now. So I'm not sure. But yeah. But I like this one, the original one. Hopefully they refix this one and include the sketch large on here. And hopefully they'll fix the issue trying to connect this printer onto here. I really like this one because again, as you see for the other one from the sketch on the previous video, or the clip of it, it really turned out fantastic. I love that. Even though it's slow, but I love it. It actually does very fine details. It really does very well. It print fantastic. I love that. And including the tool path, it did very well. Except for the large. The large, I'm not sure what's going on with it. It kept going from the outside rather than the inside. So I'm going to show you that one on the video to see what's going on with it. Or I'll show you what really happened. And once you see that, you know what I'm talking about. And I think that's what the customers are telling me, that it wouldn't actually stick onto the bed. And on top of that, it was very, very slow. And on top of the two as well, I did slow it down. I did. Printing speed is supposed to be 55. It would never slow down. So I'm going to change the settings to the lowest ones if I can. And that way, hopefully, it will do what it's supposed to do. If not, I don't know. I have to like mess around with it. I have no choice to put like the bed or the raft on there, just in case. Because again, it really, I don't want to add in those materials as well. So, and also I'll probably look around onto the settings to see where I can actually fix this area and go from there. So that's one of my big issues right now with this the sketch large. But again, I set up, it's already on here on the Cloudprint. So you just go to workspace management, go to workspace printer, add printer, go to sketch, and then on there you go to your printer itself, go to authorization, which is go to settings. Let's see, go to settings, Wi-Fi, or connections. Not that you choose right beside before the Wi-Fi and internet cable. Let's just say authorization. Click that one, and there's two of them. One says the authorization code, and that one says authorization with the profile. So make sure you click the one with the authorization, authorized with code, and then once you click that one, that printer will give you the code, which is great, and you'll put that input that one onto your onto here. So just give you a heads up on that one. So that's great. It's not that bad. It was easy to connect. That was it. And then yesterday I have issues with the Wi-Fi and USB connection, or using USB via. It didn't work on USB. I'm not sure why. I downloaded the profile. I just should have been followed the directions. It would never do that. I don't get why, or maybe it was taking a long time. I should have left it in there with the USB drive. Maybe you guys have to try on your side too as well. But again, if you want to try to use this USB drive, follow direction, but leave it in there, and hopefully it does something else. I'm not sure, because it should do something. It should have a loading screen, and it should be done. But again, it didn't show nothing else. I'm not sure why it's not doing that. I looked online. Nobody has actually posted that one yet. So maybe there's some issues going on. So, but I tried using Wi-Fi and internet cable. Those two work. If you have internet cable, make sure it's a longer cable, because that way it'll be easier. But if you have Wi-Fi, it's okay too as well. It worked on my side. It just worked fine. It's just that it was too sensitive on the touch screen where you actually input the password. So kind of be careful. Just do it quickly as possible and put the information in. Hopefully you get the password correctly, because again, it will definitely slip, accidentally press the other ones. So yeah. But yeah, it came out okay then. Because look at it on the screen. You guys see the masking tape with the other ones, and then some of the other items too. So hopefully it does what it does. Oh yeah. Now that when you could do that, you could do is print preparation. I'm gonna do is export it. Click this little icon with the three dots, and it should say your name of the printer, which is I named it as MakerBot Sketch Large 1. Click that one, and it should render through this one on there. So that way, this one entire printing should be on there too as well. So I'm gonna print that right away, and that way go to work management, and it should say idle. There we go, and it should say start print. Start print. I'm not gonna do it right now because I have to look into the settings to see what's going on with it. I'm gonna see what's going on with the entire area. So, all right, then. I'll let you guys. I'll show you guys the next one afterwards. So, okay.